Negotiators are expected to meet again in Qatar today to try and secure a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. This comes, look at these images coming into us. The war in Gaza continues with Israeli forces ordering new evacuations in parts of the enclave that had been previously designated civilian safe zones. And in the West Bank, Israeli settlers attacked a village in the region, killing at least one person. Jenny Hill, with our partners at the BBC, joins us live now from Tel Aviv. So, Jenny, what are you hearing about the state of negotiations to try and secure that ceasefire?
Well, talks in Doha have now closed, and we've just had a joint statement from the parties involved. Now, look, this isn't a ceasefire and hostage return deal agreed, but the statement is extremely positive. They say the talks were serious, constructive, and conducted in a positive atmosphere. They say that points of agreement were achieved over the last week. Gaps have closed between the parties, and that technical teams will keep working on the proposals, which are loosely based on what Joe Biden had put forward as a deal back in May. And senior officials from the governments of the parties concerned will meet again in Cairo before the end of next week, hoping to reach an agreement on the terms agreed on today. So look, it's not quite a deal, but this is very, very positive wording coming out of Doha. It builds, I think, on what we'd heard from US and UK officials over the last 24 hours who said that it was looking very promising. Israeli officials meeting the UK foreign minister had reportedly said that they hoped they were on the cusp of a deal. We also hear that Antony Blinken, Secretary of State for the US, is on his way to the region this weekend and may well meet with the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as early as Monday. So there's certainly movement going on.
And this will be now one of several trips that the Secretary has taken to the region and to try and secure the ceasefire. But as you know, Jenny, there's been an attack in the West Bank. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, this happened overnight in a place called Jeet in the north of the occupied West Bank. People living there have told the BBC that after dark, a number of settlers descended on the area carrying rocks, some of them armed. They set fire to cars and houses. One young man was shot and killed. His funeral has already taken place. We're told that tensions are very high in the area. The Israeli authorities have acknowledged what happened. They say that one arrest was made. But, you know, human rights organizations here in Israel say these kind of attacks are carried out with impunity, that arrests are rare, prosecutions even more so. And there has been a surge in these kind of attacks in the occupied West Bank since the war in Gaza began, with the UN reporting well over 1,000 such attacks, saying that around 10 Palestinians have been killed by settlers in that period. It is, of course, one of the illustrations of just how high tensions are running, not just here, but across the Middle East. And it's one of the reasons those negotiators in Doha are felt to be under so much pressure. It's widely acknowledged that not only is this all about trying to bring the war in Gaza to an end, to end the humanitarian suffering that's going on there, but to also prevent the conflict in Gaza from spilling over into a much wider regional conflict.
All right, Jenny Hill from our partners at the BBC. Jenny, thank you so much for your reporting. We appreciate it.